Hi, welcome to C# programming and .NET framework. In this video, I will teach you about how to install Microsoft Visual Studio 2022 for developing C# programming applications in .NET framework. So first we need to go to the browser. In the browser first we have to search for Microsoft Visual Studio software. So you'll be getting a website for installing the IDE for developing C# applications. And in this website there is a download option. You can click download option and we need to install the community edition, which is a free download, and you can click the free download. It start downloading the installer file, which is actually around 3.4 something MB. So after downloading the file, so we can open the file, this particular Visual Studio setup file, show in folder. Right, so this is a setup file, installer file. Just you have to double click, open it. So now we'll be getting a installer to continue or not. So we can click continue button. So now the Visual Studio installer is downloaded and installed, and we have to install the .NET framework also. So it will open another window where we will be installing the remaining things. Okay, so after installing the Visual Studio installer, you will be getting this page. Here we can select the software packages. For example, you want a ASP.NET or you want only C# programming development, we can select. So basically we need ASP.NET for web application development. So we have to select this one, and this Azure development not needed, and we need desktop development also, so we can select this one. So the desktop development as well as ASP.NET web development you can select, and here after selecting that, here you can click install. So this may take some few minutes for installing, so you have to click this install while downloading option. So it will parallelly download and install the software, and after installation we can open the software. So after installation, go to start menu and we can search for Visual Studio 2022. So it will be installed. After successful installation, you can open this software. So now we have to wait for a few minutes. So now we will be getting this window. Here we can create a project. So in the right side there is a option to create a new project. So you have to click this create new project. Right, so when you click create new project, this window you will be getting. So here we can select what type of application you want to create. So by default it will show like this: all languages and all platform, and here also all project type. So by default you will be getting this page. So here we are going to see C# programming, how to run C# application in .NET framework. So we can select the languages C#, C#, you can select, and the platform we are going to run is Windows operating system. So we have to select only Windows operating system, and the project type in C# we can develop so many type of applications. So we are going to see how to create console application. So we can select console application. So when you select C#, Windows and console, you will get two options. In this two option we have to select second option. So .NET framework is a runtime environment which will run the C# application code. Okay, so you can select second option and click next, and here we can give the project title. For example, so hello world project I am going to create, and the next, here we can click this button and you can select where you want to store your C# programs. Okay, so when you give, it will we can select the C# examples directory, so it will come here in the location, it will be coming here, and after that you have to click create. Okay, so when you click create, it creates a project from D drive C# examples directory. So now after creating project, we will be getting a basic C# programming code, and the project structure will be displayed in the left side, the right side of the window. You can see the project structure, and by default you will be getting one C# program. Here you can see program.cs. .cs is a format for storing C# program, and this is a structure of the program, and here you can see the basic coding. Right, so it starts with the using system, and here some codes are actually not necessary now, and for creating simple applications, the first using system only alone needed, so remaining you can delete, and the program look like this. In C# programming, we have a concept called namespace. The namespace is similar to a package in Java programming language. It is used to group the similar classes in one container, in one under one directory or one container. We can use namespace. This is optional. We can remove, if you want you can remove that. And in C# we have to start with the class. Everything is a class. In C# is an object-oriented programming language, so we need to write class, and we have to write any functionality inside the class only. So we have to start with the class program, and the name you can have any name, and the internal is a keyword which represent the access specifiers like public, private, and protected. And the program starts from main function. In C#, the first entry point of C# program is main function, capital letter M-A-I-N. So that's actually the predefined main function. Starts with the static void main. Inside we can write command line argument variable, which is a string array variable to hold the command line input, and here we can write the logic. Inside this main function we can write whatever logic we want to perform. For example, if you want to display hello world message, so in C# there is a class called console, and inside this class we have a function called write line. So using write line function, we can display some data using write line. So write line within bracket, so inside we can write hello world semicolon. And to execute this program, so once you write the logic in the C# program, you can execute by clicking this start button. Here we have a button option to run, so you can click this start button, so it start building the C# program. And if any errors, you can see the error in the bottom. You can see in the bottom here, you can see the status of the build, the application is being built, and if any errors, you can, here we can notice. So now we are getting the output here. The console window is open, and let's wait for the output to be printed. Right, so here what is the problem is, in C# it will show the output in the window, and after that there is no logic we have written, right? So it will immediately close the output window. So in order to make it stay back, that particular window, if you want to keep it there, you have to write one more code called console.read key. So read key wait for input, and so that we can we can keep the window in the screen, that particular output window, so that we can see the output. So now let us see how we can see this output, hello world. So you have to click the start button again to run this program, and now it will open a black console window. So here we can see this output. So this the screen font size and all, you can change it. Okay, so here you can see the output here, hello world, right? So this is how you have to run the C# program using Microsoft Visual Studio 2022. And here we have studied how to display using a write line function. So write line function is basically used for writing the output in the console window. line means it will, after writing, it will place a new line character also. Also we have a write function, which is a without new line we can print some data in the screen. So this is about how to create C# program in .NET framework using Microsoft Visual Studio 2022. Thank you all.